now that we're a few days into training camp, what has the progression been across the board, and have you noticed individual improvement from some of your returning players?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe not even so much our returning players. I think they've been good from the get-go. But some of our imports, coming over from Europe and different countries around the world, they don't necessarily get access to all the ice times that we take for granted here in North America. So every day we've noticed that they've taken big steps forward.
And as we look ahead, a couple days away from a preseason game on the road, how important is that for you if it is kind of a turning point in deciding what some of the cuts will be to this roster inevitably before opening night?
Yeah, Dan and I have talked and Mess obviously, and we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to have a pretty good lineup against Indy, and our plan is that it looks or resembles something close to what it's going to look like on opening night against Iowa the next week. So it's a good opportunity for our guys to show what they can do. And again, we're familiar with a lot of our guys, so we're excited to get going. It's been a long summer, and we're really looking forward to this.
Is there much of a message to the team before a game like that, or do you think everyone understands you do have your core, but there are some guys that may have to show up and have a very, very strong game to stick around and make that opening night roster?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think more so right now, we're trying to install a lot of systems and a lot of structure, and I think that takes time. So I call them seeds of awareness or seeds of recognition. And every day, you see our guys taking those steps forward, and then your hope is as a coach that you see some of that in the game where they're able to pick up some of the concepts that we try and instruct in practice and then execute them in the games.
And is a situation like that kind of a benchmark that can lead into the second week of camp and turn it from everybody getting together and learning those things that you do through game scenarios and then really honing in that second week? Is that how you break it up, or is it just every day hope that everybody is ready to go and 100% learning and growing together?
They talk a lot about stacking days, and so in my opinion, that game is just one more opportunity to solidify a new system or a new structure where you're like, okay, the guys are starting to get this. And if they're not, it's still only one game. We're going to take the good, we're going to take the bad, and we're going to learn from it, and then we're going to apply it to practice the following week. And every day we want to take steps as an organization.